Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the finals in Olympic trap shooting at the United States Grand Prix. We were starting off this afternoon with our high overall. We have Ethan Hemsworth. Oops. Okay, stop. Okay, one technical problem and we'll be right back at you. Okay, sorry about that. We had a little technical problem and we got it resolved. And bib number one is Ethan Hemsworth from Texas. Bib number two is Logan Lucas from the U.S. Army shooting team. Bib number three is Matthew Kutz from Texas. Bib number four is Mitchell Newman from Pennsylvania. Bib number five is William Browning from the Army Marksmanship Unit. And bib number six is Owen Bin from Kerrville, Texas. And here we go. And we're hoping that you enjoy our feed where we're going to have three screens where we have the athlete on one side, the analytics in the middle, and the actual breaking of the target. And not a facsimile, but the real target that they're shooting at. So at some point, if I have to leave the studio to settle a dispute, we'll deal with that then. So we're learning the system as well as you are, just by trial and error. It's been great. We've had very low failure rates as far as misidentifying targets. So on Friday, we were at 0.005 or 5 thousandths of a percent of a misreading, and on Saturday we had 4 thousandths of a percent. So you're going to see your hits are in green, your misses are in red, and second barrels are in yellow. Of course, we won't be seeing any yellow this afternoon because there are no second barrels, so it'll be just one barrel only in the finals. And we're blessed to have, for our chief referee this afternoon is James Sprague from Toronto, Canada. And the flank referees are Theodore Crumreich and Robert Chilton from the USA. So we've had a absolutely beautiful weather. Sunny each day. Temperatures in the 80s. Today's a little bit warmer, but breezy, about 15-mile-an-hour winds, and it's probably close to 90 right now, but the humidity is not too bad. So as you can see, the names are popping up with the athlete scores. Now, one thing we will tell you up front, when we get to from the semifinals and go into the finals, we're going to have to reload the names, and you're not going to be able to exactly track. Um, so that's a fix that's in the works, and there'll be new communication software and linkage between the LFIPA management system that we have now and the Vision clay tracer system that you're enjoying looking at right now. So it's just these little things, growing pains. We're okay with it. It's just one of the things that you deal with when you're dealing with electronics and all these fancy gizmos. So at this point, we're just started our fourth target. Ethan Hemseth is straight. Looks like Matt Coots has had a rough start. The system responds extremely quickly. In fact, maybe a little quicker than we were expecting. So the information data roll up online pretty quickly in less than a second. So it gives you a lot of information. As you see down on the bottom, it's giving you your reaction times in tenths of seconds. There'll also be below that what they call an angle summary. So it's showing you about when you're engaging a target, like say during the qualification rounds, what angle, what timing is as you engage with the first barrel and then also the second barrel. So that's very data heavy. It's going to be something great that we hope to have clay tracer camps next year, where the athletes will be able to come in and get into the real analytics of their shooting and timings and so forth, and possibly offer some mental management courses as well. So it's going to be a holistic approach to developing athletes going forward. This system is perfect for Keystone because as being a beta tester for this for clay tracer, because we have, of course, just one singular bunker here, but all of our training, all of the matches, we have the most matches in the nation at 7, plus some smaller matches. So there's going to be a load of data and targets seen by the AI system, so we'll be able to perfect its interpretation of a hit or a miss. And over the next 3 years, as we prepare to move into Los Angeles, this is the system that will, at this point, be the chosen one to eliminate any protests from athletes, and it's very accurate. In fact, I had to settle a protest earlier during the junior final, and it was very clear that the athlete was right for protesting because there was some debris on the underside of the target that actually the human eye couldn't touch. As you can see, it zooms in on the target very, very quickly. It's mind-boggling what we see here, but this is the technology that we now live in and have to embrace, and it's going to be a really great thing for our athletes to develop into over the next 3 years as we move closer to LA 2028. So the competitors have really had good things to say about it. There was a little bit of a problem on Wednesday night during our Firecracker 50 shoot, which started at 4:30 in the afternoon and ran until the qualifications were over about 10 minutes after 8. A lot of glare coming in, so we're going to be putting a hood over the top of the system that's actually already made for it, and change some of the parameters in the way that the system views the targets in certain light conditions. So that'll all be fixed as things move along. The great thing about this relationship is all of this data is being used through our Wi-Fi system. So the staff at Tray Vision, I'm sorry, will be monitoring everything we do every day, and developing fixes and changing parameters and so forth. And we never really know what they're doing unless it's something critical that there's a something where we need to get our electrician or electronics guy involved in. And so it's going to be I think a real benefit for us going down the road, and of course for Team USA and the athletes in general. And we're proud to have it here at Keystone. We are the first range in the world with the full system. There's other prototypes out there being used at Lonato, which will be seen in 2 weeks as we migrate over to Lonato, Italy for the Prix Grand Medali. So we're moving back to the athletes as we work our way through the semifinals, and we've got Ethan Hemseth at 7. Also at 7 is Mitchell Newman. With 8 is William Browning, and then we have Logan Lucas and Owen Ben with 6. So the United States Grand Prix is a 3-day event. 75 targets on Friday, 75 on Saturday, and 50 plus the finals for the juniors and the high overall this afternoon. This is our 12th U.S. Grand Prix, and they're just getting better and better, and the results are much appreciated by the athletes, especially the funds that we were able to raise and added monies, which this year between the Prix and the U.S. Grand Prix was $20,000. So the athletes will be greatly rewarded this afternoon for their efforts. And we want to thank our Benefactors Alliance for organizing that, and also helping to bring the clay tracer system to Keystone. We have a big screen 65-inch TV that's for outdoor usage and also waterproof, that the spectators get to enjoy on our veranda. And the great thing about our veranda is the fact that we're able to get the spectators so close to the athletes, so that it's really pretty much up in your face in about 25 feet. That's about the separation between the athletes and the spectators. So it's a great opportunity for, unlike other venues that you have to stay back so far, we're able to actually get a lot more engagement with the spectators than other facilities. And we're rolling along here, and William Browning has moved into the lead with a 10 out of 11 right now. And Ethan Hemseth with a 9, and let's see, a 3-way tie with 8s between Matthew Coots, Mitchell Newman, and Owen Ben. So we'd love to see some comments from you after the video we've ceased filming, as to what your thoughts are with the video presentation with the tri-screen and the clay tracer system, and how you were able to view the targets. I mean, this happens within under a second, and it doesn't leave much to the imagination. So our chief engineer here in the booth, Daryl Road from Keystone Pictures in Conshohocken, Pennsylvania, is moving and shaking. So it's a little bit daunting to keep after, but we're going to do our best for you. We want to also continually thank Robert C. McGilton for donating the monies to build the McGilton Media Center, which we are transmitting out of right now. And without Bob's support a few years back, this would not have been possible. He's was a 2019 ISSF World Masters champion in men's double trap, which was shot in Seoul, Germany. So welcome to our friends from all over the world, and we're glad you could join us. And we hope you enjoy this presentation. What we do here at Keystone is everything's for the athletes. We are a 501c3 organization that does not. We don't have payroll. Every single dollar is returned to the physical plant for operations or the athletes in general. We funded an athlete this spring to 3 World Cups when funds were a little bit scarce. So this is part of our mission. This is what we do, and we're happy to help out the athletes with not only financial support, but building such a structure here that is going to be a huge training benefit to them over the years to come, and help them develop solutions to their problems. So we're very thankful for the faith that everyone has put into us over the years, with both their donations and the support here as being competitors and spectators at Keystone Shooting Park. Okay, getting back to the athletes at hand, we've got William Browning still securing a 13 out of 14. I'm sorry, 15. Ethan Hemseth with a 12, along with Matthew Coots. And with a 11 right now is Owen Bin and Logan Lucas. So we're 15 targets into the semifinals, and we'll just sit back and give you a little bit of enjoyment and watching the video, and I'll be back with you in a minute or two. Thank you. And we're back. Just kind of wanted to give you an idea on the fact that we hold 7 major championships during the course of a season. We start our season the end of March with the Spring Open, just a small 75 target match with finals. Moving into then the BMP Cup in April, the Euro Target USA Grand Prix in May, the RC Cup in June. Then we break into Grand Prix week, which is the end of what we're dealing with right now. We have the Parazzi USA Grand Prix, the Firecracker 50, which is that 50 target match that we talked about on Wednesday evening of the Grand Prix week. And then we have the United States Grand Prix, which is finishing up in a short amount of time. The matches will then continue in August with the Negrini Cup, followed by the Mattarelli Haldeman Cup in September, and then the Oktoberfest Championship in October on a Saturday, and then the very next day, Sunday, is the Club Championship. So consult our our website for exact dates and everything. And please don't dally and make sure that you get your competition slot. We also have a very unique championship coming up at the end of September called the Keystone Quadathon, which is a 4-discipline event shot over 2 days with 50 targets of universal trap, 50 targets of compact sporting, another 25 targets of Halise, and followed by 50 targets of Olympic trap. And we got we're having some fun with it. We got a nice championship belt, much like the WWE SmackDown athletes, and has a nice little picture of a broken Halise target on one side, broken clay target on the other. It says 2025 Keystone Quadathon, International Shotgun God. So we've got a lot of great, funny reaction from the athletes, and also you get a reserved parking spot for an entire year, in addition to being the International Shotgun God. So we like to have fun, change it up a little bit. Yeah, it's great to be serious and dedicated, but there's also times to have some fun and play with it. So now, don't forget we have some compact sporting matches coming up, the U.S. Grand Prix, the end of August. So we'd like to get our sporting friends out for that. There's still some spots available. We also have the U.S. Grand Prix in Halise coming up on Sunday, August 3rd. So everything's ready to go for that. And come and get your name on the U.S. Grand Prix trophy that was donated by the R.K. Mellon Family Foundation many years ago. And we're happy to put your name on there and have it forever known that you are a champion at the United States Grand Prix. We're moving into our last 5 targets. It's tightened up pretty quickly. One athlete that's fallen behind a bit is Owen Bin with a 14. We have 16 with Ethan Hemseth, as well as Logan Lucas, a 17 for Matthew Coots, and Mitchell Newman at a 17, and William Browning at a 17. So things are going to be pretty tight going into the finals, where we will start eliminating an athlete after every 5 targets until we get down to the gold and silver, who will get to shoot on to the last 10 targets. If there's a tie at the end of those targets, then we will go to a sudden death final. And it's one shot at a time, and whoever misses is unfortunately not going to be this year's U.S. Grand Prix champion. So we've been pretty well blessed with a moderate. It was a little rainy this spring, a little chilly, but at least we've got beautiful green grass, which helps to enhance the profile of the targets. The farmers planted some corn a few months, or about a month or so back, and as you can see, it's growing quite well with the wet weather and the warm weather. So probably in about a week, it'll be just about full size. We're narrowing down in on the few last targets. We have 3 targets left for each athlete. We have 19s for Matthew Coots, Mitchell Newman, William Browning. We have a 17 for Ethan Hemseth, and an 18 for Logan Lucas with his target up now. And Owen Bin is still falling behind with a 16, and only 3 targets to go. He was bib number 6, so he's in peril of not moving forward into the final 5. Mitchell Newman up now with a solid hit. It's quite amazing to me the clarity, and especially using the Euro target Sagittarius targets that we actually been using for years. And as you can see, it is extremely vivid, and there's really no mistaking a hit with this system. Maybe it doesn't quite come out as clear on your screen, but our laptop here with this visual is quite impressive. We're actually able to, like I said, see the wads at times. Also the shot on perfect light conditions. So it's quite impressive. It's a work of art. As we're moving into the last two targets here, we've got 20s across the board for Logan Lucas, Matthew Coots, Mitchell Newman, a 19 for William Browning, pair of 17s for Ethan Hemseth and Owen Ben. And there's a little hole on the field. Don't quite understand what's happening. The referees are consulting the side referee. And we'll just take... Okay, and they're still trying to clear up the question. We don't know if we have to produce a video yet. Okay, these are ISSF certified referees, so they will get this sorted out. We are sure of that.
Yeah, let's review. What do you got?
And I have to go outside and resolve an issue, and we'll be right back as soon as possible.
You see it as a hit?
Yes, it's a hit.
Great. So it's Ethan Hemseth,
Okay, Pete.
and he needs to be start.
Or okay, and now it's a hit. Okay,
Correct.
next one's a hit.
Yeah, the next one's a hit. Correct.
Nope.
For me?
No, the next one was a no target.
Yeah, no
Oh, we're still working on that.
Repeat.
Okay, good. Okay. Thanks, Ted.
And there you have it. This is what we do in live sportscasting. I had to settle a little dispute with the target, and Clay Tracer to the rescue. Secured that target for Ethan Hemseth. And he is at an 18 Logan Lucas at a 20. Matthew Coots with a 21. Mitchell Newman with a 21. William Browning with a 20. And one shot to go here for Owen Bin, which is a dead target, and he's got 18. So at this point, Owen Bin will not survive into the finals, and he will end up in 6th place. He's mathematically eliminated. Ethan Hemseth finishes up with an 18. Logan Lucas now up, and he secures a hit, and that's a 21 for him. Matthew Coots now already with a 21 and a hit, and that's now finishing at a 22. Good strong start. Mitchell Newman will also throwing in a 22. William Browning with a 20 right now. A hit would give him the 21 and moving into the finals. And Owen Bin is at an 18 now and is mathematically eliminated from the finals. And he did have a hit and scores as a 19. But now wait, oh, I misspoke. I'm very sorry. Now wait, they're still having an issue. Actually, if Owen hits this, Ethan Hemseth, who is our #1 bib, is going to get knocked out. And that's a hit. No, I'm sorry, it's a loss. Late horn. And Ethan Hemseth, bib #1, is eliminated with an 18. And we're going to take a short break now here to get set up for the finals. So just bear with us a couple minutes and we'll be right back at you.
Someone's call, his call sounds just like
We're good. Okay, I had. Okay, you got something different? You're all official? I'm good.
We need to reset this.
Who are we taking out? 6?
Jeff, hold.
Got it. Don't touch anything.
Where's Undercoupler?
Huh?
Where's Undercoupler?
Maybe
Downstairs.
Downstairs.
Okay. I need someone to watch the window. I'll give you a high side when we're ready to go.
A minute.
You have to shut 6 off. Yeah. You can go now?
Done. Go. Alan's gonna populate the names.
Up until then, we were doing fine. What do you think?
I think you did fine.
Okay.
They have the same kind of crap that I have.
Yeah. I looked at it.
Logan Lucas, 21. Matt Coots, 22. Mitchell Newman, 22. William Browning, 21. 5 targets.
Start.
Okay. Okay, we're back, and sorry we had some little bit of confusion in the scoring, and it ended up that Owen Bin, in fact, was dismissed from the finals with by bib number with an 18. So Ethan Hemseth is finished the round with an 18. Logan Lucas at 21. Matthew Coots, Mitchell Newman. Both had 22s, and William Browning with a 21. Unfortunately, you're going to see the shooter 2, shooter 3 show up on the screen. We're having a little bit of problem getting it to link up and synchronize. So we'll just keep bringing you up to speed with who the shooters are. So we'll just sit back right now and let things migrate until for the next 5 targets, and that will then decide who will be the 5th place finisher at the 2025 United States Grand Prix and Olympic Trap. Okay, we're moving on. We're about halfway through the first 5 targets. Ethan Hemseth with a 2 out of 3. Logan Lucas is now up, and he's got the first 2 and misses his 3rd. Next up is Mitchell Newman. I'm sorry, Matthew Coots with a hit, and Mitchell Newman with another hit. William Browning with 2 hits already recorded and secures his number 3. Another loss from Ethan, who is now in peril of going out with number 1 bib with an 18 in the semifinals and missing 2 out of the first 4 in the finals. And William Browning now ready to engage, and it's a loss. So he's 3 by 4. Ethan's up, and Ethan ends up with 3 out of 5. Logan Lucas, the Army Marksmanship team, and he secures a hit for 4 out of 5. William Browning finishing up the first 5 with a hit, giving him 4 by 5. And it looks like going out in 5th place is going to be Ethan Hemseth with a 18 in the semifinals and a 3 out of 5 in the finals.
In 5th place, score 21 by 30, Ethan Hemseth.
Okay. And now we're getting ready to go for the bronze, 4th place. Since Ethan has been eliminated, Logan Lucas will now be the first one to fire for the next 5 targets from number 2 position.
Ready. Ready on 2.
And Mr. Sprague, the ISSF referee from Toronto, Canada, has given Logan the command to begin. And we're now into the next 5 targets.
Target. Oh, stop.
Oops. I think somebody forgot to throw a toggle switch.
Flashing 1 over here. On station 1. I need it on station 2. Okay, I'm going to stop it.
Stop.
There it's on 2. And I'm going to press start.
Yeah.
And it's flashing. We are correct.
We're good.
Thank you. Ready 2.
Okay, and yes, we must throw the toggle switch to eliminate a shooter. And we're now back on track with the command to start for Logan. And a hit. Another hit for Matthew Coots. Mitch Newman with a hit as well. Moving on to William Browning. And a hit. All hits for the athletes on this pass. And we begin the second pass with Logan. And that is a hit. I hope you're enjoying the VAR system here. It's quite unique. As things move on, we're going to get better at this, and so just bear with us. Don't be dismayed. It will only get better. Okay, we're starting the next pass, or finishing up that second pass. And William Browning, everybody straight on his 5 targets. Logan's now up. And secures a hit. Now Matthew. And a hit as well. Now up to Mitch. Mitch is on a roll. Mitch is a tough competitor. Has won many events here at Keystone. Home ground advantage. Finishing up the, I'm sorry, I've got Logan just starting the 4th target. And Matt is up now. And Coots scores a hit. Now Newman. And a hit as well. Everyone's shooting well this afternoon. William Browning with a hard hit. And now we're getting ready to start our last target in this 5. This is possibly going to go down to bib numbers. Bib numbers are a very important component of this new final system. You have to make the math work with you and make sure that you're in a position to withstand a loss or two, or things could go south pretty quickly. And everyone, and we're moving on to Browning, and Browning's last target is a hit. And we will now find out who is out by probably bib position. Okay, referees are conferring. Make sure that we're going to pass on the right information. And out in 4th place is William Browning. Remaining athletes in
Scores after 35 targets are Logan Lucas 31, Matthew Coots 30, Matthew Coots 31, Mitchell Newman 31.
Okay, and it's very tight. We're now getting ready to start the bronze medal. So these 3 athletes that are left will be getting the gold, silver, and bronze this afternoon. It's just a matter of who it's going to be.
Micah, ready?
We also want to thank Chairman of the Board of USA Shooting, Tim Rupley, is here this afternoon to help give out the awards during the awards ceremony. So thank you to USA Shooting for supporting this event, and Chairman Rupley for volunteering to help us out and reward these young athletes. Logan and Matt start off strong. Oh, and a loss with Mitchell Newman. That could come back to haunt him. And now we're getting ready for the second target in this pass. strong hit from Logan, followed up by Matt, who loses his target. On to Mitch, and Mitch secures his hit. Now moving on to the third target in the pass. What a beautiful day here at Keystone. And Logan's up. Secures a hit. Matt now. Can he answer? And he does. Now on to Mitchell. And a hit. No one's giving up any ground here. On to the fourth target in the pass. Logan Lucas, a sergeant with the Army Marksmanship Unit. And he scores a hit. On to Matt. And a hit. And now Mitchell. Can he respond? Yes, he does. And now we're moving on to the fifth target in the pass. It's very close.
31.
And Logan was given the command to start. Ready for the mount. And a strong hit. Now Matt Coots. And a loss. And Mitch Newman secures a hit. And we are now at the end and waiting for the referees to
Thank you.
coordinate.
Safe. Thank you. I admire the enthusiasm. I'm ready to go.
Okay, and out in third place with the bronze medal is Matthew Coots. So the last two remaining, Army Marksmanship Sergeant Logan Lucas and Mitchell Newman from Danville, Pennsylvania. One of these will be your 2025 United States Grand Prix champion. Neither of them have won this title before. We have 10 targets to go. Want to once again thank my posse, also my staff. Here in the booth with me is Darryl Rode of Keystone Pictures, great supporter and helpful IT guy. Then we also have Bob McGilton, Ted Crumreich, Jeff Undercuffler. If I'm missing people, I'm sorry. Ted, I'm sorry. Ron and Mitch Newman, Donald Coons. So everybody, I can't do it without my posse. These guys are great and knock themselves out. I don't need to tell them twice or even once to do something, and they're on top of it. So once again, thank you guys. And we are through one target of this pass. Logan up. And he secures his hit. And Mitch as well. Mitch has a somewhat rather unorthodox shooting style, but he makes it work. Very quick to mount, very quick to call. All that matters is at the end of the day, he hits targets. Matt up now. Okay, and a loss by Mitchell. Matt's now moving on to his fourth target. Little right-hander that he crushes. And Mitchell follows suit. Now moving on to the fifth target in this pass. Once again, we have 10 targets in this to decide the gold and silver medalist. Fair amount of prestige and also money involved in this. We try to support the athletes as much as possible, and we have some substantial prize money for them to offset many of the costs of training that they endure in the pursuit of Olympic gold. And Logan is on a roll. Right now, best Mitch can do is just hold on, keep crushing targets, and right now we have 5 targets to go to decide the gold medalist for 2025. We appreciate everyone watching live from all over the world. We've got a nice crowd, so thank you very much for your support. Okay, getting down to the nitty-gritty now, with 4 targets to go for each athlete. Logan taking his time. You can just see it in him. He's very determined. He wants this bad. Logan only down 1 target in this set. And there's his second loss in the finals. Two targets to go for each athlete. And he secures it with a hit, which now mathematically eliminates Mitchell Newman. And Logan Lucas will be your 2025 United States Grand Prix champion Olympic trap. Once again, thank you to everybody who's involved themselves with Keystone over the years and helped to support these athletes. Our Benefactor Alliance, strong bunch of guys that are dedicated to helping these athletes make their dreams come true. Logan with his last target. And it's a hit. And there is your 2025 United States Grand Prix champion. And Mitchell finishes with a loss, but it was for naught. And that is everything in a nutshell. Congratulations, Mitchell Newman from Danville, Pennsylvania, this year's silver medalist. And Logan Lucas with a hard-fought championship. And he secures his first United States Grand Prix championship. We're going to try to get some further coverage here. Just hold on a minute, and we'll be right back at you. Logan. Number 5, yep. Okay, are we live? Okay, Logan Lucas, 2025 United States Grand Prix champion, Olympic trap. How's it feel?
That feels pretty good. What can I say? I mean, it was pretty rough out there, but you know, just held it and kept going, and eventually came out at the top of the end.
Thanks a lot. We appreciate you, the Army shooting team, supporting us, and we hope to see you guys back here again next year.
Oh, for sure. We'll definitely be back next year.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. And that concludes our broadcast. Thank you, everyone around the world. Via con Dios, go in peace, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.